Let's be real, brother. In a world flooded with fake affection and surface-level games, most men don't know the difference between attention and true love. At the Stoic Wolf, we cut through the noise. We look at what really matters, actions, not words. Today, I'm going to show you 6 things women only do for the men they truly love. Not the guys they flirt with, not the ones they kinda like, but the man who owns her respect, her loyalty, and her heart. If you see even a few of these in your life, you'll never confuse lust for love again. Let's dive in. Number 1, she nurtures you without being asked. A woman in love becomes a silent caretaker, not because you begged, not because you demanded, because something inside her wants to see you win. She brings you coffee when you didn't ask. She notices you're tired before you even say a word. She checks in on the smallest things, like how your meeting went or if you ate. Let's be clear, this has nothing to do with gender roles or submission. This is about emotional investment. When a woman loves you, your well-being becomes her instinct. She'll cook, clean, pray, support. Not because you expect it, but because she wants you at your best. Why? Because in her mind, your rise is her rise. But here's the kicker. A woman won't do this for just anyone. She won't break her routine or change her rhythm for a man she's unsure about. She won't fold your laundry if you're just a placeholder. She won't bring you soup when you're sick if she's still talking to other guys. That level of care, it only happens when her walls are down, when she's all in. So next time you wonder if a woman truly cares, don't listen to what she says. Watch what she does when no one's watching. That's the real love letter. Number 2, she defends you when you're not around. You'll know a woman loves you not by how she acts around you, but by how she speaks about you when you're not in the room. Does she light up when someone mentions your name? Does she stop her friends from clowning on you? Does she shut down subtle gossip, even when it's awkward? Because here's the truth. Most women will stay quiet if they don't really care. They'll let people throw shade at you. They'll laugh when someone mocks your flaws. They'll nod when someone says, "He's too quiet," or "He's too intense." But the woman who truly loves you, she becomes your invisible sword. She'll check her best friend without hesitation. She'll say, "Don't talk about him like that." She'll risk social discomfort just to protect your name. Why? Because defending someone in their absence means loyalty. It means you're not just some guy. You're part of her identity. Your name, your honor, your presence. It matters to her. So if you want to know if a woman really loves you, ask yourself this. What does she say when I'm not there? Because if she doesn't defend you in your absence, she doesn't deserve you in her presence. Number 3, she becomes emotionally exclusive, even before you make it official. This one's subtle, but powerful. You might think exclusivity starts when you both agree to be a couple. But for a woman who's truly in love, it starts way before that. She stops replying to other guys. She distances herself from male friends with hidden agendas. She starts declining invites to events she knows might trigger your discomfort or jealousy. And here's the powerful part. She doesn't do this because you told her to. She does it because, in her heart, you're already her man. A woman in love begins to self-regulate. She doesn't post thirst traps. She doesn't party till 3 a.m. with guys from her past. She doesn't keep one foot out the door. Instead, she starts moving like she's already chosen you. She gets quieter online, more private, less performative. Why? Because real love doesn't broadcast, it protects. And when a woman starts guarding your bond like a secret worth defending, you're no longer an option. You're her emotional home. So, don't be fooled by titles or social media posts. Look at her behavior. If she's already acting like she's yours without you even asking, that's love. And if she isn't, well, you already know the answer. Number 4, she adapts to your world without losing herself. This one separates the girls who are just passing time from the women who are all in. A woman in love doesn't try to dominate your life. She doesn't try to change your core, shrink your passions, or pull you away from your purpose. Instead, she learns how to move with you. You're into late-night gym sessions. She's cool with post-workout calls instead of complaining. You're building a business and can't text every 3 hours? She gives you space, but she still shows up in small, powerful ways that say, "I've got you." She asks about your dreams. She learns the names of your mentors. She remembers the meaning behind your routines. She even holds space for the battles you don't always talk about. But here's the key. She doesn't disappear. She doesn't abandon her own goals or lose herself in you. She keeps doing her thing, but she syncs up with your rhythm. She becomes the melody to your beat, not a distraction, not a weight. This kind of woman isn't looking for an escape. She's looking to build a world with the man she loves. That's real love, not the fireworks and roses kind, but the stable, grounded, I choose you daily kind. Number 5, she sees your darkness and stays anyway. You really want to know if a woman loves you? Let her see you break. Let her see the moment when everything falls apart, when you doubt yourself, when your eyes don't sparkle, they tremble. Most women want the highlight reel, the charm, the strength, the ambition. But a woman who loves you, she stays when the curtain falls. She doesn't flinch when you open up. She doesn't run when you confess a mistake. She doesn't use your past against you. Instead, she sits in the dark with you. She listens without fixing. She holds your silence with the same tenderness as your voice. She won't pity you. She'll respect you more. Because for her, vulnerability isn't weakness. It's trust. And that trust is sacred. She doesn't love you in spite of your flaws. She loves you through them. She might challenge you. She might call you out, but she never makes you feel unworthy. Because love isn't just about how someone treats your victories. It's about how they hold you through your failures. If she stays in the storm, brother, don't take that lightly. Number 6, she submits to you energetically, not out of fear, but out of respect. Let's talk about a truth most men are too afraid to admit. A woman only submits to a man she respects. And no, we're not talking about domination, control, or outdated power dynamics. We're talking about energetic submission, a powerful, quiet surrender that says, "I trust your lead." When a woman loves you deeply, she lets you take the wheel. Not because she's weak, not because she can't lead, but because in her eyes, you've earned the right to guide. She softens in your presence. She doesn't feel the need to fight you on everything. She doesn't test your authority just to feel in control. Why? Because she knows your strength isn't reckless. It's rooted. She knows your decisions aren't impulsive. They're calculated. And so, she leans in. She follows your energy. She asks for your opinion and actually considers it. She defers to you in moments where masculine leadership matters most. That's not weakness. That's alignment. But here's the catch. She'll never do this for a man she doesn't trust. If she senses insecurity, she won't relax. If you lead with ego instead of clarity, she'll push back. If your life is chaotic, she'll choose self-protection over surrender. So if a woman is letting her guard down, if she's letting you steer, if she's choosing your frame instead of fighting it, that's not control, that's connection. And it's rare. Don't abuse it, honor it. Because once a woman gives you that part of her, you're not just a man in her life. You've become the man she trusts with, her soul. If this hit home, if you saw even one of these signs and thought, damn, she might actually love me, then don't just sit with that thought. Subscribe to The Stoic Wolf. Because this channel isn't about surface-level advice. We go deeper. We cut through the noise. We teach men how to think, feel, and move with calm strength and unshakable presence. And now I want to hear from you. In the comments, drop the word anchor. Because when a woman truly loves you, she becomes just that. Your anchor. Solid. Still. Undeniable. If you've ever had a woman who grounded you like that, or you're waiting for one who will, type anchor in the comments right now. Let's see how many men out there still believe in something real. And just so you know, I read every single one.